Hey everybody, welcome back to the studio. Today we're going to do a quick unboxing so I can get this baby over here on the game table and start sorting out the loose ends that I have for this Star Wars X-Wing 2nd edition core set. Now I'm really grateful to Noble Knight Games. They always come through for me. I've got a Roman War Elephant coming from them here in another week or so, so they're a great resource. Noble Knight Games. Don't always go to Amazon. I'm finding sometimes better pricing on the kits, but the biggest thing is they'll have stuff in stock when Amazon doesn't have it in stock. So let's get this baby cracked open. Like I said, Amazon was sold out of these kits. A couple other resources. There's a hobby shop in South Carolina I've ordered stuff from. And they were out of stock, so this is still a hot selling game, guys. And when I got this from Noble Knight Games, they only had two of these left, so I just got lucky. It's like I said in one of my previous videos, the main reason I bought this set is so I could get the damage cards. Right now they're not those little cards anymore, so I have a whole case of little card slickies I bought that are really right now I can only use them for Star Wars Legion. Alright, so let's get this sucker open. It's a great kit. It's a good substantial box, just like version 1's box. I was very impressed with that when I bought it. There's my ships. I compared these to the ships I have over there on the table that I got with version 1, and honestly they look pretty similar to me. I mean, I guess the X-Wing wings open and close on this, whoop-de-doo, you know, that's not really a selling feature to me. Oh, almost fumbled see the X-Wings open up. Attack position, but see, they don't stay. I saw this on a couple of reviews. Excuse me, they don't stay open, so what's the point? What's the point? Just make them so they're open. They're always going to be fighting, because we fight in this game, all right? Whatever. Anyway, so there's my little shippies. And I guess, you know, it looks like the damage cards now, well, it doesn't look like, they are, the damage cards are normal size, card size. My prediction is, here's one of my predictions, my mini predictions. And when the new atomic mass starts getting into this and, you know, clearing up some of the errata, I guess some guys have nerfed some of the lists. You're going to see them get rid of those little tiny little cards. And then I'm going to be stuck with a bunch of freaking Star Wars Legion X-Wing little mini card sleeves. I've got like, I screwed up. I ordered ones I thought were the normal size cards, and they were the little ones. And then I ordered a whole case of the little ones. So now I got a shit ton of them over here. All right. Hey, anybody needs little mini slicky card holders? I got plenty. All right. So here we go. We got something from Fantasy Flight Games. Oh yeah. So it's just now see, here's one, guys, that we'll just hit on real quick. Imperial Assault. I heard they pulled the plug on that. That they're discontinuing that game. Right. Basically like a Star Wars board game. Apparently wasn't selling very good. So yeah, you got all the other stuff. So obviously this is something I'll keep in the box, because this will be maybe a collectible someday, because Fantasy Flight Games is not in charge anymore. So here's another thing that I thought would be good to have too, is the instead of the one I printed off, this is the actual starter rule book. I think it's probably going to be the same. It looks pretty much the same. But at least I've got that. Okay, so here's some small cards. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought some of the videos I've watched, these are damage cards, and they are the small cards. I was wrong, guys. Sorry. They are still the small little cards. Now something... Okay, they'll be in here. Because I know the little turn dials, or the little turn tools. Yeah, see, I'm wrong. So I'll be able to use some more of the slickies. And I got a boatload of Legion stuff we're going to do unboxings on here as we move forward. You see that top shelf? That's all Star Wars Legion stuff that has not been opened yet. It's still in the wrappers. All right, so we're gonna, lots of cool stuff. So yeah, there's my damage cards. So it's cool. So I can use my little slickies and use some of them up. I'm gonna put those back in my holder here. Just I just love the gaming companies that they put a lot of thought into the details and how nice they are. Yeah, okay, so we've got, now here's the thing, this just hit me, I think it was yesterday morning, I hadn't gotten up, I was laying in bed thinking about gaming, imagine that. I thought, you know what, because I was going to get on Etsy and look around for the little printed or, resin asteroids, and I got to thinking about a project I can do once I get done with that Roman fort. That's what I'm going to start bearing down on that next week. Was getting a bag of the lava stones like you would use in a grill, or you would use like some people use in their landscapes. I'm a landscape contractor, so I think that's pretty stupid, but because they're so light, they tend to blow around. But wouldn't those make great little asteroids? Those little light little lava rocks. And then what you could do is take some skewers, which I'm gonna have to buy several bags of skewers to make my Roman fort, like the shish kebab skewers, and use a section of those with an MDF base, a larger base, which I have plenty of. Attach those suckers and attach those, and there's your asteroid. I can make them different heights, or actually make them maybe all the same height. I haven't figured out that part yet, but I thought, you know what, that'd be a way I can make my own asteroids, right? And they would be cool. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So here's the little turn radius markers, your things. And see, they've put this line on there. The old ones would still work, but I figured, well, I got to get the damage cards. I'll have another official rule book, little rule booklet, I should say. I'll have more dice, so it's fine, it's gonna work. So I got my turn dials, I got my bases, and we got our pilots, right? Got our pilots. So I probably already got those with my conversion kit, so I have some spare cards. And I noticed they've changed this to green and red. Now my thought on these is, at some point I noticed Litgo, they make a lot of markers and things. I'm going to go on online next week, and I'm going to order some stuff from Historique, some little counters. I need to order counters. And getting on over to Litco and ordering the plastic set for these indicators and the turns and all that stuff, and having the nice plastic ones. All right, so here we go. That's basically what's in the box. If you guys have not seen an unboxing, and my reaction to the unboxing, it's the usual high quality for Fantasy Flight Games. You got all the new markers, which I got with my conversion kit, so I'll have more relevant markers. I'm going to make my own asteroids out of lava rock. And then, like I said, see, they've got the turn indicators. Now, here's the thing with the turn indicators. Let's get into that. That just hit me. So, let's say TIE Fighter. Okay, this says TIE Fighter. So, see, it says TF right there, real small TF. So I know this is for my TIE Fighter. Here's what they changed. Before, we had just a little slit, and you would have to turn to get your turns. Well, now what they've done is, I got to think about, why did they change that? Well, they did so that now you can see all your maneuver choices on one side, and then what you do, you see that little white mark, then you just make your move, like you're going to move 4 in reverse, put that down next to your TIE Fighter, and then when you go to reveal your move, this way you don't have to scroll through all of the selections to make a selection. So I was like, oh yeah, actually, that makes a whole lot more sense. And see, they keep it open down here for your thumb so you can turn the dial. Because every ship, like I said on one of my unboxings before, with one of the conversion boxes is every ship's got different maneuvers, right? So that's very critical that you match these dials with the correct dial face, right? Because that makes a big difference in the gameplay. TIE fighters, from what I understand, in the new version, they did not change them at all. They have the same maneuvers, pretty much the same characteristics, and they're like a mediocre, middle of the road type ship. It's all about numbers. It's like T-34s from the Soviet Union. The idea is you want to have a shit ton of TIE fighters. They're cheap, and you just kind of you just gang up on whoever you're fighting if you're playing TIE fighters. And you just want to have, like now I probably think I'll have like 8 TIE fighters. Well, that's kind of how you fight with them. There's tons of them, and they're coming at you from all directions, and that's their strategy, is just sheer numbers of them, right? All right, so I'll let you guys get going. Thanks for coming to the studio again today, guys. Hit like, hit subscribe, get on over to my Facebook group, Alan Smith Hobby and War Games. But I have been in Facebook jail for a few days. I think tomorrow I'm out of Facebook jail. Anyway, so I haven't been posting for a few days. All right, guys, have a good one, and I'll see you on the next video. Ciao.